Hello, Cancer. Welcome to your reading for December 2017. This is your general reading. It's your holiday reading. All about the holidays this year. This month, I should say. This is your shadow card. It's the card at the bottom of the deck after everything else has been dealt out. Look at my pretty cards, the gilded edges. Oh, I love these. The Sun card. But it's the shadow card, so maybe you're feeling as though there's a lot of there's a lot of clouds hanging over you right now. Maybe you're feeling like things aren't really working out the way you would like them to. It's the shadow card. It's about happiness and joy. And this card here represents the theme. The Five of Swords is a shallow victory. This is somebody who wins, but at what cost? It's somebody who wins because they were deceitful in some way, and I have to bring this up because this is your environment. This is somebody in your environment. I don't do reversals, but in this case, I left it reversed. It came out reversed, and I decided to leave it that way because the Magician card reversed is somebody who's very manipulative. So if this is somebody who's been very manipulative, that's what this is about. This person is winning. This person has done something over you. They're the winner in some way. They are the victor and you're the victim. They're the winner and you're the loser. So that's why this is your shadow card, is you're feeling like a cloud is hanging over you, I think, because of this person who's been manipulative and deceitful in some way to win something, to victimize you in some way. But this is you moving on. So this is about moving on to something better in your life. I don't know yet if this is about a relationship or if this is something else or work related. I have to just keep on going. But this is about you putting your past behind you and moving forward to a better future. And the conflict is this card. The conflict is the Knight of Coins. The Knight of Coins is somebody who's slow and steady, who works really hard, very steadily, and sees it through to the end, to its completion. So if this is about work, this is about being able to see a project through to the end, but it's the conflict for you. And it's a Cancer trait anyway, because you are a cardinal water sign. Anybody who's a cardinal sign, they're very good at starting projects. They're very good at keeping busy and starting projects and having a lot to do, but you're not the greatest at finishing anything. So this Wands energy, the Knight of Wands, is somebody who takes quick, swift action, works really hard, but they burn themselves out quickly. So I think the message between these two cards is that you're working really hard, but you burn yourself out and you don't finish your projects because of it. Maybe you have too many projects that you're doing all at once and then you get overwhelmed and you don't finish them. This is about finishing your projects and seeing it through. This is the long term and seeing it through. And this is short term. So this shows up in this is your near future, the short term. These are short term projects and these are long term projects. So the conflict is with the long term projects, or the conflict is with you not being able to finish your projects, not being able to see it through to the very end. You know, you might do your work and that very last thing, you just don't ever do it. You move on to the next thing. You're this fire energy because of your cardinal sign forces you to keep moving on and you don't quite finish anything. And I think that's the message here with this card. The foundation, however, is success and victory and public recognition. So maybe you're seeking public recognition through your work, or success and victory on the job. Whether you have that success and victory or it's something you're striving for. And it's at the foundation of the reading. It's that the foundation of all of your actions is you're trying to achieve success and victory, but sometimes you burn yourself out and you don't see your projects through to the end. And then there's this person looming over you who's manipulating you or manipulating the situation or lying to the boss, or they're running into the, supervisor's office and tattletelling on every little thing, or they're the kind of person, someone who's manipulative, is always trying to win favors from people who are, I'm talking about work specifically because a lot of this is about work. So this person might be deceitful in some way or lie about you, because this is in your final outcome too. This is this thief. The thief card. The Seven of Swords is this thief. This could be somebody who's stealing your ideas at work. And that would be this person. If they're manipulating you and they're stealing your ideas, or they're taking credit for your work. And, they're casting this shadow, so the sun does not shine for you right now. You're working really hard. This is you working really hard. And maybe this person is just sitting around not doing a whole lot. If this is a team, you're working on a team at work, you're the one that's doing all the work. And here's everybody else kind of just hanging out, waiting for you to get it all done. And they're manipulating you in that way. So then in the past, this is in the past, so this is a new relationship. Or this is a new opportunity to do something that you feel very passionate about. But I see this more as a relationship you've been in, somebody in your past. Whether that comes up again throughout here, I'm not sure, but it's just showing up in your past. Now this is you setting out on your journey, like you're waiting for your ships to sail. You're waiting for your ships to come in. You're waiting for the goods. You're waiting for the mercantile that's on the ship. You're waiting for the reward and the recognition for your hard work. It's this waiting phase where you've done your work and now you're waiting. You're waiting for it to come to fruition, and it hasn't yet. It just hasn't. You haven't gotten there yet. You're just waiting, or you're looking towards the future. You're looking towards the future. See, this is you. Okay. This is this quick, fast action, doing all of these projects and working really hard and always looking towards the future, so you never quite get them done. This is the completion of the projects, and you're so fast and moving so fast and always starting new projects, and always looking to the future that you don't get your projects done. You let stuff kind of lay around and you don't get them done. You don't see it through the end. Either you pass it off to somebody else to do it, or and maybe they're the ones who are being manipulative. If this person is somebody who's manipulative. So how you feel financially secure. The Nine of Coins is all about feeling financially secure and being paid for your hard work. This is success and victory, and this is being rewarded for your work. This is also about working independently. Maybe you prefer to work independently because when you work on a team, somebody ultimately always stabs you in the back, or lies and deceives you, or deceives the boss in some way to get all the credit for your work. And then this card here is your hopes and your fears. So this is about, the Tower card is when the foundations of your life come tumbling down, something happens. It's either a tragic accident, or it's a tragedy, or it's some sudden and unexpected change in your life. And it doesn't necessarily mean a tragedy or an accident, but it could be some sudden, unexpected change. Cancers do not like sudden change. You like the same old. You're very much secure in your homes. You would be very happy if the Nine of Coins is somebody who's very secure at home, working at home, being self-employed. You don't like sudden change. So I say this card is more about you being afraid of any kind of sudden changes taking place, being afraid of getting fired from your job, or being afraid of losing those opportunities for those new jobs or those new projects, and being afraid of not having that, and the sudden change that would happen as a result of it. You don't like change. And this is the final outcome here. So this is this person again. That's all three of these cards indicate somebody who's very deceitful. And there's some person in your life who's very deceitful, because this Magician card is manipulative. The Five of Swords is a shallow victory. It's somebody who had to be deceitful to be the winner. And here they are again. The Seven of Swords is the thief. So if you are self-employed, maybe somebody was stealing from you, whether they were stealing, stealing equipment or stealing tools or stealing ideas or stealing your money or stealing your business. They could be stealing your business. They're just stealing something from you, and that's showing up in the final outcome still. And I wanted to go to this one too, because the Hermit card is about working independently. This is also about being self-employed. So these two cards here are about being self-employed or working independently and not wanting to work in a team, not really wanting to work with other people, having this preference to work alone. This could also be a Virgo. The Hermit card represents a Virgo, but I think it's more about you preferring to work alone. And here's this Ace of Wands. Here's a new project coming your way. You keep busy with these projects, and here's another one coming your way. So there's projects coming for you. This is a new opportunity for you, this new course of action. It could be a new job. It could be a new client. It could be a new project for you. But something new coming your way. And that's showing here in the final outcome. So thanks for watching, Cancer. I hope you have a great month and great holidays ahead. Take care and God bless.